Yeah, we got right back about 700 crore in this financial year. With the resolution of Lancome contract, we got about 265 crore right back, and the remaining were by the improvement in the grading of the various utilities. So total about 700 crore right backs we got this financial year.
Okay, and talking about margins which has remained consistent, if you talk about even quarter on quarter from 3.6% to 3.61%, it had been in the same level. Do you expect in the current financial year this margin will continue in the same trend?
Yeah, we are committed that our net interest margin will be more than 3.5. We have been able to, last year our net interest margin was about 3.38%. Now it has improved about 3.57%. But we are making constant endeavor to reduce our cost of funding actually. The more of external commercial borrowing and judicious use of our hedging options, we have been able to reduce our cost of external commercial borrowing below 7%. So with a judicious mix of domestic and external commercial borrowing, we are committed to bring down our cost of funding, and that's how we'll be able to hold on to our net interest margin.
Also about the asset quality, there has been improvement both year on year as well as QOQ. You had a target of 0 NPA. Is that on track?
Yes, it is very much on track. In fact, we have been able to resolve a number of assets last financial year. Dance Energy got resolved, Lancome got resolved, then Bhadreshwar, Nagai projects have been resolved. Current year we are quite hopeful that because bidding process has started, we'll be able to resolve KSK Mahanadi, Kinnar Nasik project is there, Hiranmaye project is there, and we have recently done restructuring our TRN Energy. And the remaining projects which were heading towards liquidation, we have made already 100% provisioning. So we hope that by the end of this financial year, we'll become net zero NPA company.
You have mentioned about cost of funds as well, which you aim to bring down. Now, considering current financial year and the trend which has been with your company, how much of the reduction you are aiming?
Right now, our cost of fund has come down from 7.28% to 7.13%. We are targeting that it should be, we have to bring down around 7%. So we have to bring it further down by 12 to 13 basis points.
If I remember correctly, 6 months back, the target was 7% till Q4 of this financial year. I mean, it is somewhat on the track. And next year, what is the target?
It is more or less on track actually. We are targeting that by the end of next financial year, our cost of funds should be around 7%.
Okay, one of the focus areas of the company has been renewable energy. Currently, it is below 10%, but you aim to reach to 30% of the portfolio in next 5 years. Since this aiming was done last year itself, do you think it is on track and it could happen before your target year?
Yeah, we had kept a target that our renewable energy portfolio increased about 30% our asset under management by the year 2030. But going by the last year's performance, we have been able to sanction about 1,36,516 crore of renewable energy projects in the last financial year itself. And in the current financial year, I have huge pipeline of projects more than 1,50,000 crore. It appears to me that perhaps we will be able to achieve this 30% of AUM from renewable energy portfolio well ahead of 2030. Perhaps by the year 2028-29 itself we will be able to achieve.
One of the few last questions will be regarding your green bonds, which you had a plan at least 1 quarter before. How much it is already on the track? How much fund you are going to raise through green bonds?
We are targeting to raise about $2 billion initially. If there is more market appetite, we can go up to $6 billion after getting RBI's approval.
Sir, and how much of the benefit will be there of inclusion of bonds in global portfolio of India? Do you think it will help you in terms of cost of funds?
Yes, definitely. It is one of the main reasons for reducing our cost of fund. So we'll endeavor more to raise green bonds because ultimately it is bringing down our cost of funds.
And one last question I would like to ask you about ROE and ROA. What kind of targets you are setting up for yourself this financial year?
Return on equity would be more than 20%. Return on asset is going to be more than 4%.